little trip planned for you today. It's sort of almost like a Disneyland feel with World War II. You'll see what I mean when I get there. 2 hours away, beautiful coast road to follow along how to get there. And I'll give you a little clue up on the screen here. So I've got a little something to tell you, because during the week I've upgraded my equipment, my Osmo Action 1. I've still got that, but I've actually bought the DJI Mini Mic, which I'm using now. So hopefully the sound's going to be okay. And then if you're interested, probably what I might do is do a video on my setup, so you can see what I do. That's Palomares, okay? And I think what happened in the 40s, 50s, 60s, I'm not quite sure when, but there's some unexploded bombs there, and were they nuclear? I can't remember, but there were scary bombs, big bombs, and basically they thought they were like affected the people there with the radiation and things like that. That's why I think they're sort of slightly nuclear testing or something. But they tested them there. But after this is where the mountain road starts, and this is lovely. You look at this. Bit harsh on that cyclist earlier. Maybe that is a cycle path and you can't go either way. There's me calling that guy an idiot earlier. Right, continuing along the coast, this is going towards Mazarrón, and I'm going to go up that mountain up ahead. There's a nice road up there. Curious old buildings everywhere. Another couple of bikers coming along here. There's normally quite a few on this road. Hi guys. Peligro, that means dangerous. Or hitting cyclists going down the road the other way. Or cyclists going up the road the same way. It's a bit bumpy, this road. It's not the best, but it is good on the scenery. How's that for a view? To show you over the side. I thought I'd stop anyway. Ooh, this road is not the best, I tell you. It's quite rugged mountains down here, isn't it? If you get over here, you'll be able to see the road I'm going to go down. I don't know if I told you today, but I'm actually riding on my own because, I normally ride with Jed. So it is hot, so not a lot of people are riding in the group. So I normally go out with Jed, but Jed is a little bit poorly at the moment, and so shout out to Jed on this video, even though he doesn't like being filmed, but I will mention him because I normally go riding with him. So hope you get better, mate, and I hope you enjoy looking at this video and seeing what you missed. Yeah, just passed another motorcyclist coming the other way, and he tapped his helmet, which if you're in the motorcycle crowd, you will know what that means. So let's go and fill up, because I didn't fill up this morning because I didn't go and see Jed, and I think last time I finish the ride. We filled up before we come home anyway, so I was pretty much on full. So I've got 53 minutes left until I arrive at the destination, which I still haven't told you. I've given you a couple of clues. It is in Mazarrón. €10.94. That's pretty cool. It's not a lot of money for so many hours of fun. I hope this camera is working well with this microphone. New DJI Mic Mini. I think I might have to play around with the settings and the position of the microphone, but hopefully it's alright. And they're just pulling everyone over, I think. So that's what they were referring to, look. Just pulling everybody over. All those cyclists. This is the way we normally come, and there's a little beach restaurant down here. It's not a brilliant service, but we always end up eating there and stop, and then we turn around and come back. My Google Maps is not redirecting me, so maybe I will have to turn around. Oh, it is. Oh, here we go. Change the battery on my Osmo Action. Reason is I've got a little charging port here. This battery I think is going to be running low. I'm going to be heading up that mountain up there and turning off right and going off into the hill, so there's nowhere to stop really. Well, there is, but I want to stop beforehand. So let's change the battery. Drone's in there for later. Battery changed. Let's go. It is another 19 minutes apparently, and I think a lot of it, the last bit, is going up this little twisty road. It's not the best condition, but hopefully you will find it be worth it. It's quite a quirky little place I'm going to go and see. It's spectacular, look. And this road just cuts right through the middle of them. See it going up there, look. Yeah, look at that. Climbing up the mountains now. There's lovely scenery in Spain. That road going up there, look. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I know I can see it, but whether you can see it with this lens, I don't know. But it's just beautiful. I wanted to go back here because there was a car parked on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere, and I was like, that's weird. And I don't know if you've seen the news lately, but there's been a lot of forest fires, wildfires. This is the orange car that's going to go to that rally. A lot of wildfires. So you can see the mountains here, all nice. And then I suddenly realised where this car stopped, because there's a couple of guys in little jackets. Here they are, look. And you can just see the side of this mountain. There's nothing coming behind me, so I'll take it slow. But you can see just how bad that is. Look at that, look. Wow. And that's what your forest fires do. And I'm sort of getting closer to that area now. It says 34 minutes to go. And I've got to turn off right somewhere up here to go up the mountain road, because obviously the guns are actually on a high peak. I think it's probably up there. It's the only cliffs or mountains for miles around, so it must be up there. Oh, so it's 11 kilometers. So it's not there. Yeah, it makes sense that I needed to turn around, to be fair. Hello, doggy. Hello. Right, so do a left up here. Makes sense. There we go. I remember the road not being a brilliant road going up there. Is this it? Oh, no, I'm going the wrong way again. I'm supposed to be going out that way. Jesus. Look at the map, mate. Right, let's try again. Oh, can't actually see the map, that's half the problem. I don't know, I'm lost. What the hell's going on here? So, let's consult this map. Have I come past it then? God, a knob. I think I did. Was that it there? It is. I've come past it. I must have been enjoying myself too much. Okay. What an idiot. See, the roads are so nice, you don't even bother going where you're supposed to go. You just carry on riding. Yeah, here's the turning on the left here. I remember that we had to turn up at some point, so we'll go up through there. This road is like really, yeah, it's a dirt track more than anything else, I think, but at least it's tarmac to some extent. Okay, so this is the road up to where I'm going. The guns of Mazarrón. It's actually called something else. It's called Bastillo, like battery or something. Very informative. There's the odd little village dotted around in the middle of nowhere. It's a nice landscape though, eh? As I said, this road is not the best. And hasn't improved since I've last ridden it either. And not only that, but I've got to go up there and like wind away onto the top of that mountain. Yeah, okay, I think I'll go up here. Look at that, this road's actually alright. Very narrow. Army barracks or something, look. What is this place? Okay. Right, so right, so that's probably ecotourism. That's probably where the soldiers lived, servicing the guns where I'm going to go. Oh, this road is much nicer than I remember it being. But if it's like this all the way up, it's going to be really nice. It's going to watch because the car's coming down, but I'll get around this. Look at that. So I'll come basically from over there, right in the distance, and I followed the road along the coastline as much as possible, more or less, and come up to Mazarrón and then out and then up this road here. Okay, let's take you to the top. Wow, look at that for a view. Wow, look at the ships. There must be... And that is Cartagena over there in the distance. Major port. So where I'm going up there is to actually cover... I think there was actually various gun placements. I'll find out and I'll do a bit of a narration over this. But there was gun placements in various parts of this coastline to protect the ports. This is lovely. I've only been here once. Well, yeah, once before. It's a pretty cool place. It's sort of unexpected. I think you'll like it. It's quirky, very, very quirky, and yeah. So it's weird. It's a weird building. It's difficult to sort of explain, describe. The only thing I read about it, which I'll tell you now, is that it was sort of designed with the local rock and blending into the rock face and the mountainside, so it couldn't be seen. So it's all about disguising it from the enemy or enemies or whoever they might have been. I don't know. And yeah, so they've designed this gun station, military gun station. But it looks like something out of Disneyland. It's really funny. What a beautiful day, what a beautiful scenery. Right, I think I need to park my bike down here. We have arrived. That'll give you a bit of an idea of the view for now. Still battlements and things, houses or whatever going up there. And you can see why they built it here. Because you can just see for miles around. Don't want to get too close to the edge. A long way down. And there. They're probably just barracks. Oh, maybe not. No, there's obviously just a storeroom or something. I've just seen some steps, which is next to the barracks. Oh, no, the storage room I've just been in. I've just seen this, like, I don't know if it's going to come out on camera. I just had to take the lens off and put it on automatic because it's dark. Let's see, the steps going down. And I think, I don't know where it goes. But it's really surprising because this is cut into the rock. Ooh. Oh. Hold on, let's stop this and put the camera on with the phone. Okay. I've got the torch on the phone. I've never been in this bit before. I guess that's the pleasure of like being on your own. Is you can go and explore. There's a light on here. Oh, okay, it's obviously just a tunnel. Because I'm thinking, why has it built this? I don't know. And there's rocks in the middle, like separating. Ah, and then come out. Yeah. Whew. Why build that? I don't know. Strange, eh? Whew, it's hot. Things I do for you guys. Okay, let's continue. Let's see what this has to offer, this place. I'm quite excited to show you. Hope you like it. You can hear it. They're everywhere. I can't remember what they're called. It is a Disney castle. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get around all of it. I might have to just do a whistle-stop tour. But you get an idea of like the way it's built, the battlements, etc. And there's like little Disneyland turret castles. Look, it's a weird place, isn't it? It's just weird. I like it. I love it. You like it too. Look at this. You see what I mean? You got like old medieval archways. There's one of the guns. There's the other one over there. People just love having the photo taken. Now these guns, I'll put a narration on them, but they can fire 1 ton, 35 kilometers into distance. Someone has written boom on the end of this. Let's go this way so I can see the sea. Yeah, that's quite funny. It was like boom with an exclamation mark. Boom. Jesus, it's hot. I was going to climb on top. Yeah, let's do it, come on. Ooh, if I don't fall, I'm one-handed. There you go. Don't worry, no pasa nada. You get an idea of the scale of it, it's quite big. The two guns. There's another one actually down there. You walk over there somewhere, and it's on the other side. And yeah, and then the Disneyland quirkiness. It's quite cool. Wow, I hope you like this stuff. If you do like it, I do this sort of stuff every week, sort of ride outs. So if you do like it, hopefully you can like it, give it a comment, and hit the subscribe button. Some sort of crane winch to winch some missiles in to load up the cannon, the gun. It's like Disneyland, isn't it? It's like a Disney castle. It really is. It's free of charge, no entrance fee. Just come in, walk around, day out with the kids. Voy primero, perdón. Yeah. Gracias. It's graffiti everywhere.
Es que memorizar los datos ahora.
These are probably machine gun placements, or big gun, smaller than those ones over there. They are huge, aren't they? Imagine that 35 kilometres out to sea, 1 ton missile. It's big, scares all the ships off. I don't think it actually hit anything there. I don't think they've actually used. Let's go down again. Oh, it's a bit tricky going down here, I'm telling you. It's steep. You wouldn't be running down here, especially with boots on for motorbiking. Oh. All right, now in here, you can see the different ships. So they had silhouettes, so you can see French ones and American ones. And these ones are English, the Repulse and the Nelson. And the idea with doing this is so that when they're up top, all they could see obviously in the horizon with the silhouette, so they would get an idea of what ships are approaching. There's more stairs, etc. I'm not going to go down there, but it goes down to the front gate. So I'm going to try and find a place to fly my drone and then get some aerial shots for you. The site here was constructed between 1926 and 1933 as part of a sophisticated defence network aimed at protecting Cartagena. The location is on a rocky outcrop 218 metres above sea level, so it offered a really good view of oncoming vessels. The Vickers guns here are 381mm guns still in place, and they measure 17 metres in length. The big guns here were only ever fired once in action against nationalist forces in April 1937, but the knowledge of the havoc they could wreak was enough of a deterrent to ensure that they were not required to take part in any further combat. It's a big purple thing there, look. I'm now really hot, thirsty. It's 1:30. I need to go and find a drink, so I'm going to sign out until further ado. It is boiling hot. I mean, it must be like 33. First of all, I need a Coke and ice. Let's stop there, I think. Popular beach, eh? Right, Coca-Cola time. I am desperate for a drink. I'm going to stop here. Was it? No, there. There we go. That's the right place here. This will do. There you go. Bosh. Gracias. I needed this too. Jesus. Cheers. Oh. So nice. Oh, yeah. Right, well, I'm going to finish it there. Hope you like it. Comment, like, and please subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Thanks for watching.